Okay, here's a video on the 17 Duramax. I can't pull it out and drive it right now. We got them stacked triple deep. But just a quick overview. Start here at the front. I mean, there's no dents or dings in the front bumper. Everything looks straight. Good thing I see is like here with your cooling fins. That's probably for your transmission cooler. They're not all boogered up and beat up. So that tells me it's not been off-roading and branches and sticks been hitting it or nothing like that. In fact, the hood looks in excellent shape. I mean, there's a couple normal little rock chips, but very, very minor wear and tear on the hood. The grill looks good. Headlights, I mean, this is actually just needs to be washed off. This fender looks great here. I don't see any dents or dings. There's some old residue, maybe from old DOT or company name right there. Could just a goof off and clean that glue. It's just old leftover glue. One thing I like to see is these are street tires. So that tells me it's not been off-roading and mudding and bogging, mud bogging and up and down gravel roads all its life. You can have some rust on the control arm parts there. They're not painted, but the frame's, good and clean. Another thing I look at is how much rock chips there are on the bottom, and there's no major rock chips or anything, so it's not been off-roading and that kind of thing all its life. There is some weather checking on these tires. Michelin's do that because they say that they use a virgin rubber. And so they'll get a little more weather checking in them. My tire shop here says there's nothing to worry about, but this door looks good. It needs to be washed again. It's just a little streaking. Mirrors look good. A lot of times these will be broke out. This is nice and solid. Never been damaged there that I can see. These covers, you can get new ones on eBay for $50-$70 and just take the old one off and swap them out. But we figured, this little minor wear and tear is no big deal here. Some of these are all chewed up too. That's nice and clean and straight still. Inside smells great. Smells almost new to me. No funky smells here. Of course, your vinyl floor is all straight there. I mean, even the wear on your brake and gas pedals, nothing really there excessive at all. It's got started up from a cold start here. Fires right up. This here needs to be cleaned off. It's just like I think they had some kind of sticker here, and it just needs to be cleaned up. Cruise buttons here, a little dirty. We just need to grease lighten and clean that up. 85,035 miles currently. We got owner's manual still brand new in the bag there. All the extra little books and stuff too. Oh cool, it's actually got the original window sticker here. I always like seeing that. That's cool. I always think if they actually take the time to keep the original window sticker, it's somebody that's kind of particular with the vehicle. Sticker knew it. You screenshot that if you want. $52,695 with no bed on it back then. So you can't buy a new one for that anymore. $600 feature for the remote keyless entry WT convenience package. Have the blinker mirrors, nicer, bigger mirrors. Lights on there. Trailer brake controller was $275 over there. $200 for the tinted glass, the bigger touchscreen radio audio here was an extra $200. Electronic transfer case on your four-wheel drive over there was an extra $200. Wide track axle, $190. That's interesting. I'm not familiar with that option. Underbody shields for $150. Fuel fill kit for $50. Provision for rear camera calibration. I don't know what that's something to do with the flatbed. Engine block heater, 13,000 GVW, 9,000 for your Duramax back then. Anyway, got all the little books here in there. Does it have a backup camera? Yeah, usually these don't. Yeah. I think that $50 option is it's set up for a plug there, but then you have to buy the backup camera, and I think you can plug it in. And it's because it actually, usually it will say camera unavailable if it wasn't built with it. So I think you just have to buy a camera and plug it in if you wanted that, because it actually looks like it's trying to get the signal. Anyway, we'll turn on the radio. That's working. Both of those windows work. And both of these windows work. Tearing up my papers. But yeah, looks straight and clean. No check engine lights. Nothing funky there. Seatbelt light. AC. And I can hear the compressor kick on. The engine rev up a little bit. That's all good. We do also, on all of our vehicles, before we ship them out, when we get them in, we make an extra key and usually an extra remote. So that's extra value that a lot of dealers don't do. Back seat here looks good. Looks like it's hardly been used. Floorboard's all there. No extra cuts or tears or anything that way. It's really straight, I'd say. So yeah, these toolboxes. Oh, you got some treasures there. Right there. A couple of extras there. These tires are matching, and they're, well, the outside's a Michelin, inside is more of all-terrain or mud-terrain. All the center caps are on. That's a nice step bumper there, the aluminum plate, a Cobalt toolbox up in there. You asked about the gooseneck. It actually says it's a B&W brand. Got a 7-way there, and you got a 7-way and a 4-way down there. 2-inch hitch there. This Michelin matches. So yeah, we got 2 on the inside that kind of more all-terrain, and then the 4 outside Michelin's. A little muddy in there, needs to be cleaned out. And piece of a strap. There's a hitch reducer. And that one. Now this one here does have a little cover for that gooseneck ball if you want it. It's there. Anyhow, this door looks straight. I don't see any dents or damage. Looks like there's a little scratch here where they must have got locked out one time, and yeah, you can see it's a little scratched up, boogered up here where they were trying to get in here to hit the unlock so they could get the vehicle unlocked. But I don't think nothing's leaking or nothing there. So that's the only damage I see on the whole vehicle. Anyway, any other questions, feel free to hit me up. Oh, what is this? That's actually just some glue or something. This needs to be cleaned off. 2 little... Oh, that's actually just some... Thought it was scratches that left over from their vinyl lettering, whatever the company name was. I just peeled it off. A little more gooey stuff there, just needs to be cleaned up. The antenna's bent a little bit. I think I got it straight now. Okay, anyway, any other questions, feel free to hit me up. But hopefully that gives you an idea of what we got here.